And Plumlee pulls down the miss. Plumlee 7 rebounds. Plumlee. O'Neal.
And Isaiah Joe into double digits with 11. Booker through the lane and a block on the backside. O'Neal off the deck, pulls and hits.
And shot it to the front of it. It's just a nice touch. Thought that nice touch that time. O'Neal.
Rebound by Nurkic. Teams are gassed. They've both been off. O'Neal. One more note on those fast break points. Plus 14 in that category, the Suns. Lakers give up the second most fast break points in the league. Shot by Royce O'Neal.
14 to shoot, Stews. They get the free 14. Iguodala is in. Catch, shoot, score. Royce
O'Neal has always been.
Booker with 15 on the cut. Oso swings it into the corner.
And a Portland loss would secure it, correct?
From the corner, O'Neal. Beautiful. Splash down for Royce.
Again, no Kawhi Leonard out indefinitely with a knee injury, and James Harden's 1 for 8 from the floor. Hard to score. When that's going on, here's O'Neal from 3, and it's good. Royce O'Neal with Phoenix's 8th three-pointer.
Hayes out to meet him. Beal motors around. O'Neal wide open. Connects. Knocks it up at 19. Morris finds O'Neal. Gets a clean look. Down it goes. Suns coming out of the timeout here. Booker able to get to the baseline. Cut off by Davis. They swing it around. Sets up O'Neal for the wide open three-point look. And cashes in.
That's his shot right there. He moved up too, right?
Dunn hands it off now to Booker. Booker to the right hand. Kicks it to O'Neal. Sets up. Fires. Hits.
Looks a little quicker, faster right there. Just in the position to get a deflection.
Royce O'Neal for 3, knocks it down. It's his second for the Suns, and it momentarily stops the bleeding.
We don't have a lot of deflection, steals. You're not getting it out in transition, and as a result, 14 for 14 for the Suns. Think about the quality of shots that Phoenix has gotten.
Tyus Jones, great ball movement. O'Neal for 3. That's 15 straight shots. Porter Jr. has it, running to the rim, hangs, no. And Booker clears it for the Suns. O'Neal alone in the corner for 3. It's good.
In the rotation situation.
Booker. O'Neal in the corner for 3. It's a big one. Timeout Clippers. Suns by 6.
Tyus on the drive and kick from the corner. O'Neal lets it fly. There, gets it right back for Beal.
That's that one-hand pass.
Able to get it back. Over to O'Neal. Squares, fires, and hits it. Sends an airmail into the hands of O'Neal. Quick advance pass up to KD. O'Neal, quick trigger. Yes, sir. He found the sweet spot. 8-0 Phoenix run.
Scores do that. I know.
Booker to O'Neal. Behind the strike. Got it.
His first season, numbers are down, but he is huge for their team.
Durant working down into the paint, feeds it into the corner. Royce O'Neal knows what to do with it. Booker gets a switch with Hero on it. Across to O'Neal with the ball fake. Resets and connects.
Now back up top to Booker on the logo. Booker on the drive. In the lane, outside, O'Neal wide open, money.
That super late Luka pass. Najee was about to take off, so that affects his shooting, right?
No question. He missed his last 2. Here's a corner 3, this time from O'Neal. Makes them all the more dynamic. Here's Durant. Over to Jones, back to O'Neal in the corner, and O'Neal, he's in a groove. Beal from the elbow, no good. Booker the rebound. Outside, O'Neal left alone. Box.
On the scramble, Suns come away with it. Royce fires, connects. Big shot, O'Neal.
Tyus Jones, he has been on one right here.
That is why they brought him to Sacramento from Chicago. Booker to Royce O'Neal. Loves a three.
Needed it.
Really cut out the turnovers going forward. I mean, they've given up 23 points off 13. It's going to be important because you're now starting to see this Phoenix Suns team start to get going.
Morris, hard drive, blocked out of there by Alexander Walker. Suns get it back. They reset the shot clock.
That didn't touch the rim.
They give it O'Neal a three.
Because that catches up to you later. And even Coach Budenholzer said before the game, he said, look, you deal with it, but ideally, you don't need 6 days. And you know that's going to result as O'Neal hits a three.
Brunson gets past Booker, deep in the lane, stripped by Nurkic. O'Neal, he'll let it fly. Got it, a three for Royce O'Neal.
It's time to acclimate together. It's a 5-man game. You have to play off each other. It's not just a game done on paper.
O'Neal swishes home a three. Phoenix has hit 10 threes in this game, just one fewer than the Knicks. 4 minutes into the third, 19-point deficit for Phoenix. Booker, 18 points. They swing it to O'Neal, and his three is good. His fourth three-pointer. The cold slump is over.
It's over.
He's now 6 of 7 from 3. He's got 29 points. Royce O'Neal comes back, drills another triple. He's got 5 of those.
Yeah, that's what's happened here tonight, especially after back-to-back.
Look on the jump pass, finds O'Neal straight away. The rainbow connection.
And their whole team gambles on everything, and the Suns took advantage of it in the first half.
O'Neal for the corner three. Iguodala out there is Durant. Able to get to the left hand. Fouled momentarily. O'Neal behind the stripe. Yes. Working on Curry. The Olympic teammates going at one another. O'Neal. High arching rainbow connection.
He's going to hit that bank shot. Steph's having a rough game himself. 3 of 12. Cycle it to Royce O'Neal. It starts with that first drive on the right side.
And that's trap and take the ball out of certain guys' hands.
Going to be a corner. And Royce O'Neal gets it.
To go out and play in transition. To get stops, get that ball out and run.
Allen.
It's a good pass.
Great pass. O'Neal got another triple. It's all even at 17. Suns led by as many as 6 early. Beal with Plumlee. Deep three for O'Neal.
And that's simple shake action, right? Roll and replace. 11 is nothing when you have the appropriate talent on the floor. But what we've seen in the past is that 11-point, speaking of Royce O'Neal, that 11-point then bloom up to 20.
Ball the way over O'Neal. A little bit strong, but couldn't get to it. Tyus Jones, you're going to stop the basketball. O'Neal's been hot, and it continues.
It was a nice setup pass by Tyler Hero to Jimmy Butler. Jones out to O'Neal. That's his special, Royce O'Neal. But Phoenix has dropped 4 straight on the road. He'd have won 4 of their last 5 at home. Bam broke it up, but it bounces right to Royce O'Neal, and that hurts. Tyler Hero, 8 points on 4 of 4 shooting, all from 2-point line.
Yeah, they've been running them off that 3-point line better than any team I've seen so far this season.
3 minutes to play in the third. Booker bullets for O'Neal's through. It's perfect with 8 on the shot clock. Oh, he draws a crowd, sets up O'Neal. Well, the pitch and catch was pretty for them. Royce O'Neal.
And then he played 4 games. They were 3-1 in that stretch, and now he's out for the 3rd consecutive game. Royce O'Neal, he has been on fire of late. Last 7 games. Youngest player on the roster at age 20. Ties the score at 42. Miscommunication. Royce O'Neal, you do not want to lose track of him. Big difference between an air ball and an assist.
Yes, indeed.
Plumlee to Jones, swings it to O'Neal, and he buries another 3.
It's great ball movement. Plumlee getting it out very quickly.
Black got a hand on it. And now the pass to Iguodala, out to Royce O'Neal. He is on fire. and knocks down another big three. It's a 1-point Magic lead, and a timeout will be taken by Orlando.
Also crossover, sets up Jones. Skip pass. O'Neal, left wing three. Got it. Buck's going to pull Turner out on the perimeter. Crosses him up on the drive and kick. O'Neal, corner three. Splash down. The half for the Pacers. Suns will get one crack at it. Reload for Royce with the three-point hit at the horn.
And Nurk comes up with the steal. Royce, good look, good shot. The big shot for Royce O'Neal, and a quick timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Bails out with that pass. Winds up as a turnover. KD looks up ahead, zips it to Royce. Pump fake, fire, connect. Down it goes, Royce O'Neal.
Everything has to be pristine now, this last 3:35.
Royce downloads a three.
The intensity of head coach Michael Malone. Pass is bad. Jokic trying to run back quickly. Long range, Royce O'Neal, and he knocks it in. Royce O'Neal for three. And he hits.
Outside, O'Neal, pump fake. Morris alone in the corner. No, Nurkic offensive board. O'Neal, cash.
You know, he's not shooting it. Obviously, he's only taking, what, one shot in the game.
O'Neal squares, fires. Looking for the home bounce. He'll get it. Cut it to 10.
Yeah, Suns can just blame themselves on this. I mean, they have just missed shots. Like, I know Dallas defense has been good.
Durant draws a double team. Plumlee looks across the floor, fires a pass. Open shooter, Royce O'Neal. Splash down. Pass in traffic, O'Neal's got it. Flips to three. Boom!
Hard part is just getting it there.
Yeah, that's been the struggle this half. Swing pass, Beal. O'Neal gets the look. Connects. 7 on the shot clock. Booker, Beal, corner look. O'Neal. Boom!
Tyus trying to go one-on-one with Sarr, who has the height advantage. Kick out, Royce O'Neal. 11th three-pointer knocked down by Phoenix. Darrington now with his 6th point. Catch and shoot opportunity for Royce O'Neal. Sarr with 13 tonight to go along with those 7 boards. Wizards switching on defense. O'Neal again in that corner.
6:42 to play in the first half. They get a shot from the sideline from Royce O'Neal. It goes, and that is a three.
Durant goes to work. Off the double team. Morris, kick. O'Neal, open look. Bottom. It's a three.
Connects on the three. Royce gets a look, loads it up.
I mean, based on what he's done. If it wasn't for him, no way they're winning with their record.
Royce lines up the three, and you love seeing that result. Booker working out the Richard screen. Finds O'Neal, squares and hits with another corner three. Beal coming off of the 20-point scoring night Saturday against his old club, coming off the bench. Royce gets the look from the corner and loves the end result.
And here's Beal, who's been coming off the bench for the last few weeks, playing just his 34th game of the season due to injury. There's a three from Royce O'Neal. From a GM's perspective, the trade deadline. What about, Bob, in your experience, the players? Because there are several players in this game that may be on different teams. By next Thursday, as O'Neal hits a three.
The good defense led to a miss, and that served as an outlet pass to the Blazers break.
Plumlee drives, kicks, finds O'Neal for a splash.
Mason Plumlee pushing off on Grant to try to spring Booker.
Off it comes to Royce O'Neal, who's a career 38%er from three. Down it goes. Suns on an 8-0 run, have a lead of 6. Booker with 17 tonight, drives it in deep. They rotate it again to the hot hand. That's Kevin Durant realizing that O'Neal is locked on Green right now. Tamani coming off a double-double on Saturday night against this club with 18 points. Durant swings over to Allen, bouncing in the corner to O'Neal. Ball fake, steps by Scoop, 3 in the air, got it. The Suns on the advance, trailing by 3.
Blazers can foul. They can foul before the shot goes up.
Here's Booker, hook pass to O'Neal, over to Allen, into the lane. Kick it outside, it goes to O'Neal, open shooter for the tie, got it.
As we mentioned, just a game over 500. Allen kicks it out, Booker up top to O'Neal. Good ball movement, but excellent defense. O'Neal, long three-pointer, got it. Since they acquired him from Charlotte, Booker off the bounce, double team. Royce O'Neal tries again and hits again. So O'Neal off to an excellent start. He's got 5 points off the bench.
You talk about hot. He is averaging just under 15 in his last 10 games and 56% from the 3 in the last 5 games.
And early in the season, you think, oh, those are bad losses. Portland's playing great now. O'Neal lines it up. That's good. Royce O'Neal 4 for 4 from three-point range.
Identical. They're basically a 500 team either way, and he averages 17 a game either way.
Like Budenholzer says, he's been incredibly professional through it all. Royce O'Neal's been incredibly accurate. Just all he wants to do is play basketball. Opening minute here in the 4th. And what was a close, fun game in the first half has turned into a rout.
He is going to be very aggressive.
Has not hung a big number on the Suns yet this season, but to your point, as O'Neal connects and Royce is on one. Kessler inside, nice shot by Richards to stand his ground and avoid the foul. Book with no shot blocker, kicks it to O'Neal, corner 3, yes! Tie. Royce reloads with the hit. Yeah, you'd like to get something going to the basket. Allen on a drive and kick. Royce. Yes!
It's the one part that they have struggled with.
Yeah, Mike Malone has continued to harp on their defense. Catch and shoot 3 from Royce. The rainbow connection. Nuggets with their biggest lead here. Suns trying to close the gap before half. O'Neal helps.
Like no wasted rhythm either when he does it.
Richards on the roll, kick it out to Royce behind the stripe.
Booker guarded by Bain. Stops him. Royce O'Neal. There's one that falls. They needed that one after 8 straight misses.
Well, the funny thing there is John Morant really wanted to pass that ball.
Royce O'Neal cashes in on a 3-pointer. And Phoenix will head to Houston for a matchup tomorrow. They start a 5-game road trip as Royce O'Neal hits another 3.
Jalen Green's corner 3, no good. Rebound comes down to Richards. And plays it ahead to Tyus Jones, now to O'Neal. And so far, the Suns look really good on offense. Probably going to be some pretty good trash talking as well between those two guys here.
Oh, man, did you see Kevin Durant talking trash with Gary Payton? That was priceless.
Another bucket. Another 3. O'Neal 2 for 2.
Yeah, you can be too wide open. Didn't really know what was behind him, in all fairness.
Now it's Easton on Durant. There's the help by Brooks. Up top, O'Neal, open look. Another one. He's 3 for 3 from 3. And that means a timeout here for the Rockets. To Şengün, to Cam. Up and he did not handle it well. Fans were ready for it, as was I. O'Neal, who was so hot.
Good defense. Booker the other way. O'Neal, that's shooting practice. Bottom.
He's had a great year, Royce O'Neal, from 3. And Mitch Johnson talking about playing faster, staying active. It's one of the things that's happened since the Fox trade. They've created a lot more turnovers, and they've converted them into points at the other end of the floor. Great ability to decelerate there and make the layup.
Diagonal, Beal, bounce, O'Neal, bingo, a 3. Phoenix with a chance to tie or take the lead depending on shot selection. This is for the lead, O'Neal, boom, it's a 3. Booker, quiet night from the field, 2 of 10. Plumlee hands it for Booker. Swing, Allen. Ball fake. O'Neal lets it fly. Bottom. It's a 3.
Phoenix doing a very poor job picking up the roll man.
12 points for Sohan. Jumper, O'Neal. Nylon.
Booker wants a screen, rolling Richards. O'Neal open, and the 3 is good. He can do that.
Phoenix has lost 5 of their last 6. They're allowing 121 points per game, and all 6 opponents have scored at least 117.
The thing that the Grizzlies don't want to allow this to be. You don't want this to be a scoring exhibition.
Grizzlies don't have a foul to give. Durant nearly traveled. Royce O'Neal. Man, Phoenix not missing at all tonight. They have been red hot from 3.
He gets going for the easy lane.
20 plus in 7 of the last 9. Royce O'Neal. And Phoenix just not missing.
Gillespie on the drive and kick. Royce quickly off his fingertips. Outlet Jones. Tyus to O'Neal. Sets up the flyby. The rainbow connection for Royce O'Neal. Gillespie works away from the screen. Back across the floor. Finds a shooter. O'Neal, who pays it off with a 3-point hit. Durant with Alvarado from behind. He took a shot right on cue. A delivery. Plumlee up the floor now to Gillespie. Brooks naked baseline. Kicks it across to the open shooter O'Neal, who deposits the 3.
That's like, I'm going to go get it. I don't care if I got 3 teammates around me.
Plumlee inside. The jump pass out to Royce. Lines it up and hits. 4 on the shot clock. Swing pass, O'Neal. Yes!
And at least he moving to the area where he knows he's supposed to be.
22 for Yves Missi.
So they're still trying to stay level-headed, guys. They understand that it's an up-and-down game, that there are going to be ups and downs, but they have to focus on those good spots and try to limit the bad ones.
A little Duke connection. Now a steal. Plumlee to O'Neal for 3. Hey, the Suns are here tonight. In the play-in position, the Suns, they are playing about like they played here over the last couple of weeks. Royce O'Neal's come back out of a couple of timeouts and given him a lift.
From the Clippers, and deservedly so, but you need players to make it work, and Chris Dunn's making it work tonight.
Royce O'Neal gets a shooter's bounce.
His career high is 29. He set that 2 years ago. Jokic driving and tried to hand it off to Watson and turned it over. Quickly up the floor. O'Neal fires. Gets a 3. Watson gets downhill. Hangs. Rejected off the window by Richards. A vicious rejection. The Suns, not a great possession on fast break, but it works. A 3 ball from Royce O'Neal, and now Denver a timeout.
You neutralize this team in the paint points by knocking shots down from 3. That's their 13th made 3 of the ball game.
O'Neal trying to counter with a 3 and does.
The lead back up to 13.
Off the turnover, here comes Devin Booker. Dallas back in transition defensively. Royce O'Neal pulls the 3 ball. Got it!
Morant against Gillespie. Pass was deflected, stolen by Plumlee.
Josh got a little too deep on that drive, and O'Neal cashes it in on the other end.
Durant, Morant went for the steal. Royce O'Neal, his 3 is in.
Made the Grizzlies pay.
Booker a transition 3, no. Omar Stevens battling for it. Plumlee offensive rebound. Tyus Jones finds Royce O'Neal, and he buries the 3 to make it a 1-point game.
Durant to the break. Transition set. O'Neal fires. Yes. Timeout Sacramento. Uso flashes high with a hand up to Jones. Out to O'Neal. On the dribble drive. Tyus back to Royce. 0-0. Connects.
Yeah, nice steal by Booker stepping in the passing lane.
Check that at 16. Left wing three. Yes, for Royce O'Neal.
And 8 assists by Booker. Booker makes a little ball fake right there.
Fortunately, he's walking it off.
They're without Rui Hachimura as well as Booker misses the shot but gets it back. It's the 9th straight game that Hachimura's missed. The 3 ball from O'Neal, and it's an 8-point game. Drawn 6 fouls in this game. He's 9 of 9 at the line. Very efficient 25-point night. O'Neal, that one's good. He had just missed on the previous possession.
R.J. Barrett, of course, tonight. Jakob Poeltl. A designated rest night as O'Neal connects on the triple. O'Neal. Yes. Timeout, Toronto.
Booker finds O'Neal. The 3 again. Open look for Royce O'Neal.
Bullet pass, Martin. Catch it, shoot from the corner. Oso, good work on the box out. Kicks it out to Royce, who deposits the 3 ball. You want Oso, you want Colin, you want Ryan to play with that same kind of irrational confidence, right?
Yes, exactly. I've been saying that all year long.
O'Neal cues it up from the corner.
Just don't let him make a direct pass to the next man.
Durant finds open shooter. That's Royce O'Neal, and that is money.
He's needed in this game because they're going to offer him the shot. Somebody has to be open.
He's open again and says, just a reminder, that kind of communication was recognized early on by the vets. 3 on the shot clock here. Royce, step back. Why not? Off Jefferson.
How about the job Caleb Martin is doing on the glass, defending.
Booker gets to the left hand, finds O'Neal, let it fly, heat it up. 7-0 Bucks run. Gillespie on the drive and kick. Touch pass. O'Neal sets, fires, and hits.
Jones can hit on the floater. Got it back off the ricochet. O'Neal on the reload. Oh, slapped out by Martin. Another try for O'Neal, and that time Booker extra pass to Jones. Tremendous defense. Jones got the shot off in time, couldn't hit. Offensive rebound. They have a fresh 14. O'Neal, good for 3. Booker has not scored in this ball game. Sets up O'Neal for another 3.
We're able to beat the Cleveland Cavaliers in Phoenix, and Phoenix took advantage of a Cleveland team that was kind of struggling on a West Coast road swing.
You got to find 0-0. You got to find. Durant finds Royce O'Neal in the corner for 3. Working on Edwards. Great contest. And KD couldn't get it to go. Here's O'Neal on a reload for 3 more. O'Neal.
Catch and shoot coming from the corner for O'Neal.
Well, it's tough to score on these guys. I mean, they sprint back quickly.
Brook finds O'Neal, who relocates far corner.
The thing with the Suns is they're 11th in the West, and they got 2 teams in front of them just begging to be caught. And Sacramento and Dallas not exactly lighting the world on fire.
No.
Royce O'Neal for 3.
He's wearing them out.
Shooting practice for Royce O'Neal.
So clean right now.
He's 8 for 12 and 3 for 4 from distance. He's got a game high 23. Royce O'Neal with the answer. Yeah, if it's not Booker, it's no one for Phoenix.
I mean, offensively, they're fine. It's just their defense. It's like so uninspiring.
Gillespie. O'Neal looks to answer and does.
Finally, O'Neal had been missing from behind. So had the Suns.
Booker against Curry. Runs into the double team. 2 to shoot. Royce O'Neal knocks down a 3.
Cross-court pass, too long a pass to give the defense a chance to step in.
Pocket pass, Plumlee on the roll. Sets up the kick to O'Neal, who pays it off. Not quite 12 points per game. Booker working on Caruso. On the kick, O'Neal fires from the corner. Catch and shoot three, cover from O'Neal. Got it.
On the kick out. Royce O'Neal set his feet that time, had a good look at it.
Figure out what kind of defense they're going to play on a couple of really great scorers in this league.
Royce gets it back from Durant, and we saw that. Ball stripped. Nice job, stayed on his feet. Ball taken away by Plumlee, and inside Book shows the ball, and Markkanen shut him down. O'Neal, corner three. Nurkic.
Colin Sexton frustrating Kevin down there, just being physical, putting the body on him.
That ball is skipped back out front, three's up and in. Royce O'Neal. Collins comes up short, trying to hook one over Durant. Here's O'Neal.
That's what Royce O'Neal has gotten so good at.
And just some late miscues, and that three ball has been a big story as O'Neal, the former Jazz man, puts a dagger.
The Suns come away with it. Booker. Now it's Royce. Head fake, pump, fire, connect. Tyus, quick pitch in the corner. Royce Allen. Corner, pocket three. Absolutely. Booker wanting to post up. Now spins free. 10-footer. Tapped out by Plumlee. Over to Royce O'Neal. Pump fake on the pass and sticks the three.